Hi! So today we are going to make two things. Firstly, we're going to make a murtabak.
So that is like an Indian bread, sort of.
With a meat filling.
Yes.
And it's a Southeast Asian Indian influence, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a special guest that will make a cocktail for us. So we'll start with this.
Yes, so now we have to start by making the prata dough. So we start with half a tablespoon of salt and half a tablespoon of sugar, and then 200 mils of water. We're just trying to dissolve it in the water. So stir until it's completely dissolved. So once the salt and the sugar have been dissolved in the water, we will add in about 300 grams of superfine flour. So this is called top flour from Singapore. It's usually used to make Asian cakes because the texture is very fine. It's more fine than normal wheat flour. So pour it into the water and stir it.
So it's actually a low gluten flour, right? For cake.
Yes.
Oh, I always thought we need bread flour for this.
No, we just need it to be very fine so that it becomes stretchy. So we stir it until it's kind of lumpy, and then you have to use your hands to knead it until it's smooth. I would say it would take around 5 to 10 minutes, maybe around 8 minutes. I should do. You don't want to over knead it, because if you over knead it, it will become like very, very gooey. So you just want it to be smooth.
So if I'm lazy, can I use the machine, dough machine, to do this, or not really?
You could, but then you must keep an eye that you don't over knead it. Yes. If you would like it to taste a bit more buttery, you can add some butter in there, which gives it more flavor. So once the dough is looking smooth and bouncy, I think this portion you can probably make 5 or 6. So I separate them into
How size?
little balls like this. Try to make them as equal as possible.
Oh, mine is bigger, it seems.
It's okay. Okay, once you've got that, you dip that in some vegetable oil.
Wow.
Okay, once that's done, just pour some oil over it so that it's like submerged in the oil, and then cover it up and leave it overnight in the fridge to let the proteins and gluten relax.
So we're going to make the filling now for the murtabak. So today we're going to have beef mince, but you have many options out there. But
You can use chicken, you can use fish.
Yeah, and I make another sardine fillings as well. But we're just going to have a look at this beef mince. So I have about half a kilo of beef mince here. So first you brown this meat.
Here you go, baby.
Thank you. Okay, so the meat is looking like they're browning up. So we're just going to add in the spice. So I have a mix of spices here. So the actual list of ingredients will be on our page. But mainly some curry powder and cumin, tumeric, paprika, cinnamon, nutmeg, and you can add your salt and pepper at the end to adjust to taste. But you normally want it a little bit more salty than normal because you're trying to flavor the plain bread, the murtabak. So just fry this for a few minutes. Okay, I think we can add our red onion.
Okay.
Thank you. So you finely dice one red onion and some chopped coriander.
A bunch?
Probably a big handful of chopped coriander. So this doesn't need to fully cook through because we're going to cook it again when it goes into the filling. Yep, so it should be ready.
Okay, so now to my favorite part, to fill the dough. Okay, so now it's going to get a bit messy. We want oil on the table as much as possible. So you take one dough, smash it with your palm and try to stretch it out as much as possible. Okay, so stretch the dough as much as you can so that it's a little bit transparent, so because you want it to be thin and crispy. Okay, and then add some
more
oil. Yes, that's important so that you get layers and it doesn't get stuck together. I know you hate oil, BB. Okay, so try not to break the pastry now because you're going to put an egg in there. So add an egg, just break it up a little bit with your fingers. And BB, do you mind adding some of the filling for me? More. So now we seal it, get the ends, bring it in.
Looking a bit risky, that.
I know, but don't worry, this side has a lot of layers.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. And now we just pan fry this.
And as we said before, we can have different fillings. So this is the one with sardine that I prepared earlier.
Okay, so it's the pastry now is quite fragile, so be very careful when you transfer it to the pan.
This is really hot pan as well.
Yes. And just flatten it out a little bit. Now, you want to get the pastry so that it's nice and golden brown and a little bit crispy on both sides, and then it's ready.
So it has to be high heat then, right?
Yes, medium to high, but not too high, otherwise it might burn. Okay, I think it's about done. Yes, very nice color.
Wow.
Ready?
Wow, it's really nice.
Smells delicious. Okay,
Come on to try some, and we need to get going as well. Our
Yes.
guest is waiting for us.
Yes,
We
my
need to-
nephew Charles is gonna show us how to make cocktails.
So we better get going too.
See you later.
So we have Charles with us today to show us how to make a cocktail.
So Charles is the nephew of our cameraman and me.
Thanks for coming, Charles.
No worries. So today I'll be making a Cosmopolitan. It's a nice and easy drinking cocktail, and it's actually my sister's favorite cocktail. So to start off with, it's a vodka based, so we'll have 45 ml of this. And then we have triple sec, so around 15 ml of this.
And this is quite sweet.
Yeah, it's a orange liqueur. You can use triple sec or Cointreau, but Cointreau's just got a little bit more alcohol.
Oh, okay.
So we have that. Thank you. And then cranberry juice. We'll do 30 ml. And then just a little bit of lime juice, maybe about 10 milliliters.
Like half a lime, maybe?
Yeah, half a lime. Oh, a little bit less. Yeah, so then just fill up the glass with ice. Try not to make a mess.
So Charles, you always fill up the whole thing with ice? Like all the way to the top?
Yeah, I try to fill up all the way to the top. Yeah, that should do. I'll just give that a good shake. There you go. And then we'll serve this in a coupe glass. Yeah, so we'll just double strain this.
So you always double strain your cocktail?
Yeah, I always double strain it, just to get rid of all the ice. And now we'll just garnish with an orange peel. I'm just gonna try to do something.
So what does this fire do, Charles?
It just gets like all the oils out of the lemon peel.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Cosmopolitan.
Wow, look nice. And you work in a bar, right?
Is that where you learn how to make
Yeah,
cocktails?
well, not very
Burnt
good. But,
Wow,
yeah.
very professional looking cocktail.
Thanks for coming.
No
Thank you,
worries.
Charles.
Alright.